Welcome to the Delaware Mortgage Rate Weekly Mortgage Market Update for the week of July 8, 2013. Hello, I'm John Thomas with Primary Residential Mortgage here to give you your update. Last week was certainly not good for Delaware mortgage rates. Mortgage rates jumped up by almost 0.5%. If you look at the bond chart on the screen, you can see why. Mortgage bonds were trying to rally the previous week, and then Wednesday, mortgage bonds sold off about 44 basis points, and then Friday they just got murdered. They dropped over 200 basis points. The biggest one-day drop in a long, long time. What happened to cause this huge drop in the bond and spike up in interest rates? Well, the jobs report for June 2013 was released, came out better than expected, and that really rallied the market, made the bond market sold off, interest rates jumped up. Now, with that being said, we do feel that mortgage bonds are oversold at this point. The momentum has just been building, and we think it's oversold. It's ripe for a pullback. So we are going to recommend floating your Delaware mortgage rate to start the week to see if mortgage bonds can stabilize and maybe mount somewhat of a recovery. If the sell-off continues, we will quickly switch to a lock-in stance because it could keep selling for a while before it switches. But for now, we'll float to see if it gets better. Now, we've been saying interest rates are not going back to the 3%. They're done. They're over. Interest rates will be between the mid-4s to the mid-5s for the next year. So that's just what you need to get used to. Rates still low, just not the lowest they've ever been. So it's still a good time to buy. So if we dig into that jobs report, what the heck was that? The Bureau of Labor Statistics released the June 2013 jobs report. They were expecting 166,000 jobs created for June, and it came out at 195,000 jobs created. That was good news. Rallied the stock market. Bond market sold off. That's what caused interest rates to jump. But if we dig into the report, it wasn't all that great. Unemployment rate stayed exactly the same at 7.6%, and the U6 unemployment number actually jumped up to 14.3%. The U6 measures people that took part-time employment and also just stopped looking. So the big number in the jobs report was a lot of the jobs created were part-time jobs. So it's not really putting people back to work. They just kind of took part-time jobs. So it's not that great of a report. So the bond market really sold off, just enthusiastically sold off. Stock market jumped. That's why we think it's ripe for a pullback. If we look at the report as a whole, not a big shocker, but they did also revise April and May's numbers up by 70,000. So that added to the fury that rallied the stock market. We also saw on Friday morning the ECB and the Bank of England said they were going to keep interest rates low. That helped fuel the stock market, pulled some money out of the bond market. So a lot of things going on Friday. And we also mentioned this last week. There was the volume of people trading was very low. Most people took off on Wednesday and they took Thursday and Friday off. So any moves were exacerbated by the low number of traders out there. So this week we'll see what the real momentum is going to be from that jobs report. In the housing news, CoreLogic reported home price increased by 12.2% from May of 2012 to May of 2013. So again, we're seeing housing market continue to do well as home prices continue to rise. Home prices rose by 2.6% from April of 2013 to May of 2013. So it's still a great time to buy, guys. Home prices are going up, but they're still 20.4% below where they were in 2006. CoreLogic also is predicting home prices to increase by 13.2% from June of 2013 to June of 2014. So buy now, your home will be worth more next year. You're going to get instant equity over the year as home prices go up. So now's the time to buy. Buy before prices go up, buy before rates go up. In the local news, the next free first-time homebuyer seminar is Saturday, July 20th. That's in Newark, Delaware. It's Christiana Hilton Hotel, and that's from 10 a.m. to noon. And then the next one in Dover is Saturday, July 27th at the Dover Sheraton, and again, that's from 10 a.m. to noon. You can register for either seminar or give us a call in the office, 302-703-0727, or you can register online, www.delawarehomebuyerSeminar.com. If you'd like to get a free fast pre-approval or get in a Get Mortgage Ready plan to get you ready to buy a home, give us a call in the office, 302-703-0727, or you can apply online, www.prmidelaware.com. Look forward to seeing you guys next week.